We got Kaisenet has a Rakai problem from officially Ronnie, excuse me.
Change your code. Yo, hold on. Stop. Whoa.
This will all make sense soon.
Go in there. He's a kid. Des, calm down. I know, but just calm down. Come on.
New York City, not upstate New York. Big New York City. 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 New York City.
Let's get a little unemployed here. If you like unemployed topics, then you've come to the right channel.
Let's talk.
Rakai is a 16-year-old streamer who's managed to make himself one of the rising stars on Twitch. I wouldn't call him the face of the platform, hell, he's far from it, but he's definitely becoming one of the loudest names. His entire persona is built around being over the top, energetic, and doing whatever it takes to stand out in a space already full of streamers who scream for attention. If you've seen him once, you know exactly what I mean. Rakai.
Yup. He ain't missed yet.
Kai is Kaisenet's little shadow. People call him a Kai clone, and honestly, they're not wrong. The first time I came across him, I had no clue who he was. I don't know. I just stumbled across one of his clips, and I couldn't believe what I was watching. I was like, man, why does this kid sound exactly like Kaisenet? The voice, the energy, the mannerisms, everything. It was like watching a bootleg version of him. Then I found out, of course, that he actually is connected to Kai. That explained a lot. Both of them are from New York. Kai is from the Bronx, Rakai from Syracuse, but the difference is Kai built his own lane. Rakai is basically being handed one, and because of that connection, Rakai blew up faster than almost any kid his age could dream of. He's part of what people call the AMPG League. Think of it as AMP Junior. It basically consists of Kai bringing his people with him. This includes guys like Tylil, Punga, Dez, Ray, Reggie, Tota, and of course Rakai. Everyone has their role. Reggie's the weed head, Tota's the funny one who barely speaks English, Ray's the same way, Tylil, Punga, and Dez have all been close to Kai for all these years. They're all from New York. And then there's Rakai, the chaos machine. He's the one Kai looks up to as the next top dog in this little system. Rakai's brand is simple: pranks, reckless behavior, and flat out ignorance. You know, 16-year-old shit. His content is designed to go viral, to get clipped and replayed 1,000 times, just like this video right here. This man literally creates headlines. That's why think pieces keep popping up about him. Hell, you could argue this video is one of them. To me, Rakai is a case study. He represents exactly what Twitch has become in 2025. We are in a clip farming era. Black Twitch is all about who can one up, who can push the line further, who can do the dumbest thing for the biggest reaction. Being the reckless person in the room means being the most successful. That's Black Twitch. And while some people excuse him by only being 16, at some point it stops being about age and it starts being about accountability. I was 16 once. I knew what was right. I knew what was wrong, okay? Rakai is a kid with clout, but also a kid who embodies everything wrong with Twitch right now. And that brings us to his trouble, because Rakai hasn't just been annoying, he's been dangerous. A few months ago, he got banned for literally putting lives at risk on stream. He was driving. No, I'm not gonna show it. I'm gonna probably put like a picture or something. Both hands was off the wheel, fumbling with his phone and swerving back onto the road, all while live to thousands of viewers. This isn't just some dumb antic for content, that's a crime. Distracted driving thousands of people every year. People die in GTA because of that exact behavior. Rakai could have himself, or worse, someone else. Thank God nothing happened, but that's what happens when you throw a teenager into a space that rewards shock value, I guess. So all this leads to the most recent drama surrounding Rakai, and it happened during Mafiathon 3, Kaisenet's massive subathon event. If you don't know, the concept is simple. Kai streams non-stop with, you know, spectacular type of streams, I guess you could say. So Kai does that. He streams non-stop 30 days while fans subscribe to reach his goal, 1 million subscribers. And if he hits 1 million subs, LeBron James is gonna fly out to wherever he is and cut Kai's hair. Yeah. All of the AMPG League was there, including Rakai. But this is where things got messy, because social media started pointing out the obvious. This is why you don't bring all your friends into the biggest projects. Dumb stuff is bound to happen. And sure enough, dumb stuff did happen. The situation boiled down to Rakai versus Dez. If you remember, I mentioned Dez earlier, another New York guy, part of the AMPG League circle. Now, from what I understand, the beef sparked over, I don't know if that's how you do that. I don't do that stuff, whatever. Kai had set up this challenge for Dez and Punga and Reggie. If they could go 30 days without, they each get $30,000. They fail, the money would go to Rakai and Tylil, who basically were assigned as the parole officer to make sure they stay clean. If if you know anything about smoking, withdrawals are real. So naturally, Dez didn't appreciate being trolled while going through that. But of course, trolling is Rakai's entire persona. So he pushed and pushed until Dez got heated. Dez said he was gonna kidnap Rakai. Rakai fired back by saying that if he did, he's gonna put 30K on Dez's head, as in 30K to get Dez. Dez isn't someone who jokes about stuff like that. He doesn't play those games. So he pressed Rakai about it. And just like that, in the middle of one of Kai's biggest streaming events ever, you got fighting, threats, and another clip farming circus to overshadow the subathon with 200K average people watching.
Boy, that's he raised. Son says, bro, what? Bro, what? It's your protege.
Bro, come on, Dad, get the f out my face. Go in the bed. You're bugging, gang. What a bro. Come on. He's 16. He's a kid. He's a kid. He's a kid.
He you broke me.
Hold the door, bro. Hold the door. Hold the door. Rakai, hold the door. Y'all always broke his hood. Come on, get your grades out the hood, bitch. Come on, bro.
No.
Come on,
I'm gonna stop it right there. He said, that's why all your mans broke in the hood. Get your mans out the hood. Show me a kid who's never been shown real consequences. You have Rakai. There's a time and place for everything. And I'm not gonna say you should expect Rakai to be super mature and everything. But he's been around the streaming space long enough and been around grown folk long enough and been around the theatrics of it long enough to know when something should be acceptable and when something shouldn't. And maybe because he just hasn't been punched in his jaw yet, he thinks that as long as the cameras are running, he's safe and he's okay. But we know what's happened to people before, when even people that know them, people that are close to them, feel like they're just being played. And once you realize that the camera really offers no real protection other than seeing other, you could put it online and people will be like, oh my gosh, look what bro did. That's it, right? Maybe a charge at the end of the day, but there's no real protection that comes from a camera in the moment, at least. So saying stuff like that, he should know how inflammatory that is. If he is indeed from New York, like he claims he is, and he really understand, maybe he didn't live in the hood areas, right? Maybe he lived in suburbia. It's highly unlikely that he didn't know how out of pocket those lines were. And he still said it after seeing how heated Dez was. And that's wrong. I don't care how old you are. Unless you're like, what's sixth grade? Sixth grade's like 11 years old, 10, 11 years old. Once you're like, if you're sixth grade, there's a little room for error right there. Once you hit eighth grade, context clues kick in. Rakai's 16, 17 now, so he's a sophomore or junior in high school. He's about to be legally an adult in most areas. No, you don't get away with that, because if you were a regular person saying this to a regular person on the street, there would be consequences.
Dragging it, bro. It's like I can't even tell when, like.
And Kai's sitting here staring at his phone.
Yo, turn off his mic. Turn off his mic. Turn off his mic. Turn off his mic. Turn off his mic.
Yo, just send the camera somewhere else.
Bro, bro, come on. Come on, bro. What is wrong with you? Are you saying that? Shut up!
You niggas talking crazy.
Look, gang. Look, gang. Gang, you tripping.
Kai's enabling him bad in this scene.
I know. I don't real, like, I know I'm a kid, but I know it's
No, I know. I look for that. Change your code.
That's smoke cigarettes.
Yo, hold on. Yo. Stop. Alright, stop. Whoa. Go in there. Go in there. He's a kid. Dez, calm down. I know, but just calm down. Come on, bro.
Big New York City, not upstate New York. Big New York City. 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 New York City.
I'm gonna save my money, because I thought I could be able to do something with y'all, but I apologize for putting something I thought I could be able to do. And y'all, listen. I'm gonna just call it off, because I didn't think it would get to this far, bro. I don't like where it's going right now. It's day one, so I'm going to call it off.
Day one?
Y'all gonna chill. Yeah, but bro, it's not an excuse though, bro. It's not an excuse. It's not an excuse. No, bro, I generally want to see y'all do better with y'all house. And y'all sound like y'all about to kill each other.
Bro, who said that?
Y'all literally sound like y'all about to kill each other, bro.
That's how we getting white. You gotta realize, you gotta go. I said, you think the Chinese, my little brother, I'm gonna be your age. Go get your big brother, that's my age. Then we can, that's it. That's it. Go get him.
Dad's already on
You know why? I'm kitchen. Go get him, I'm gonna pull up.
Dad's, listen.
Let's go get some what?
Dad's already on edge of the kitchen, so being that he was already on edge of the kitchen when he left,
And then I didn't want you. I walked away.
Oh, I'm gonna get my homies to you. I'm gonna get my homies to rob you. In the room.
But you know he just saying that out of.
No, he said that multiple times. He said the
he's
football
just
game
saying
too.
that to
He said
say
the football
that,
game
and
too.
he's just mad,
He said the
bro.
football game too, so I'm gonna
Just love you.
So Rakai thinks he's the only one that knows how to troll. He thinks he's the only person that says out of pocket stuff. Grown people say out of pocket stuff all the time. People in their 20s definitely say stuff out of pocket all the time. Selective hearing is very childish, but he is a child, so we give him that. But at the same time, can't let that slide.
He ain't never do nothing to you.
all
He-
that. He said that to me straight to my face.
People, you say, listen, when he said you, listen,
I didn't say
listen,
that to
you
him.
are a kid, listen.
You
The
I didn't say
people,
that to him.
listen,
Production,
you
can I
say
get
shit to him
a-
sometimes
can I get a
you don't
portable
mean.
production? I did not. I went in the room.
Listen,
He said,
hold
"Oh, you're
on.
my dick." I said, "Tell him."
Dads would never, he would never,
Kings, I'm trying to clear it up, bro. He's up.
Dads-
He is up.
dads would never,
I'm defending you. You say you want to kill me. Alright, come on. Don't speak that, bro. You say you want to say I got say it, bro. So you say that. You say you want to get your business to me.
Listen, just relax. Somebody's about to kill him, Tyler.
Yo, Dez, calm down. Go to the room. Don't go my desk out. Go my desk out. Go to my desk out. Go to my desk out.
I'm getting whacked.
Kick her out of the house.
I said,
He mad, I'm saying facts.
Oh, you crazy. Oh, you gonna die.
In GTA.
So,
In GTA.
In GTA.
who was with you? Who was with you?
Ray, Reggie.
So when you walked in,
Reggie.
so when he walked in the room, Dax just randomly blacked on him?
Bro, y'all gotta stop lying, bro.
What happened?
You was sitting on the bed, antagonizing, eating your cereal, and you walked out. Stop lying. Right there.
Therapy, gang. That need help.
See, he's
This shit's
still
not okay,
going.
bro.
So
Listen,
listen,
I got love. It's scary, gang. You're 24 doing that. It's corny as fuck. It's not
Kai,
cool.
go ahead, leave him alone, bro. Go get changed. Leave him alone, bro.
Fix
Leave
your
him
life,
alone, bro.
gang.
Leave him alone.
You still friends with a corny ass like that?
Bro, leave him alone, bro.
Corny, bro.
We real friends, bro. You don't gotta worry about who friends with what. We real friends, bro. Relax. You antagonize him. He said he meant. He said he didn't mean. You say you didn't mean. That's it, bro.
I just think it's both sides to the field.
Now you only said that because what?
He also, I said I
So
put
you said it.
30,000 on his fucking head because he said he gonna kidnap me.
In GTA.
You said that in
You
the
gonna
car.
put 30,000 on my head,
Right now,
and I'm gonna kill you right now.
In GTA.
What are you talking about?
Alright, I'm done.
Said that? Nothing.
You said you gonna put 30,000 on his head. He said he gonna kill me and kill me first.
Bunga said that the whole
Why did
time.
he say that?
Bunga?
Words about my life, he said that first. On my mother's life, he said that first. And you even called your man
Nah,
saying,
not first.
"Oh, yo, tell
that's
me how I get."
Des started going off, and he wasn't just talking trash, he threw out the F slur. Not once, but twice. And that's a problem because Kai can get banned off of that alone. And from that, the whole energy shifted. He knew how bad that looked, especially on his stage, in front of tens of thousands of people. Roll the clip.
Watch this. Watch this.
Call that one.
30?
Look, yo, come on, get out.
Yeah, he really had to get that off his chest, I'm not gonna lie.
Out, gang. Get out. Oh, yeah, get out.
Bro had to
Oh,
say
yeah, get out. Oh, 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 yeah, get out, gang. Why is Rakai talking like that, though? Why is he talking like that? Why are you even calling from Syracuse? What are we talking about? It's kind of crazy how I can't even control my own stream. I can't control nothing.
Kick them
I'll
out.
let the audience be the judge of that. Can Kai Cenat control his streams? Meaning, can he control what just happened not happen? All right, time's up. The answer is
It's like, bro, what's being said is ridiculous. Like, why is you even
The answer
talking
is
like
yes.
that, gang? Like, why is
The
you
answer is
saying
yes, if you can hear me.
words and
Type in the
slurs?
comments if you heard that.
I agree with him.
I just want to say this right here, gang. I don't condone anything that was said on this stream. Whatever happens, happens.
Now, Dez saying that was wild enough, but what made it worse was that all this beef nonsense was because of Rakai trolling, doing too much, and it spiraled into something way bigger than it should have been. But that wasn't the end of it. Rakai himself has been wilding out during Mafia-thon. The kid hasn't even been there for a month, and he's already done some crazy stuff. Case in point, bringing up overtime Megan's tapes. No, I'm not putting that on the screen. I'm not a dumbass. You can search that up for yourself. I mean, I don't condone that. Anyway, remember, Rakai is years old, talking about a woman whose private videos were leaked years ago. He brought it up on stream, and of course Megan saw it and clapped back on social media. No, not clap her cheeks, like clap back on social. You know what I mean?
I didn't even think that, gang.
Who else? Overtime Meg! Overtime Megan? You ain't see the leaks? That was crazy! That was crazy!
In New Orleans?
I was on the phone with my man, screen sharing the
He's a wild boy.
parade. It was crazy, gang. I'm kidding
He was a
about
wild boy.
Look, Rakai isn't 6, he's 16. He knows what he's doing. He's old enough to understand. We were all 16 before, and he's crossing the line. But he's still young enough to think that there are no consequences. Maybe that's why some people excuse him like Kai Cenat, because he's still a kid, which is true. Look, I've seen this before. I remember seeing viral clips of I Shall Speed when he was 16, when he had his own moments. He said things, did things. My point is, he matured, he transformed. That's the road Rakai needs to be on. But right now, he's not on it. It only takes one brand looking at this chaos and saying, you know what? We don't want to be tied to this. I'm out. One bad headline, one reckless clip, and suddenly it's not just Rakai who suffers, it's Kai losing deals, Twitch banning him. People keep brushing it off like, oh, he's trolling, he's just a kid. Nah, the kid is connected to the biggest streamer in the world. When Rakai acts reckless, it reflects on everybody around him. Dez isn't someone you joke about putting 30K on his head. That kind of talk gets taken seriously. Kai isn't someone who can afford to have slurs flying around his subathon. This man spent a lot of money. He's carrying Twitch on his back right now. So yeah, I wish the best for Rakai. He's in a position most 16-year-olds would kill for. It could all get taken away. Nothing's forever.
I'm not gonna lie. You just earned a sub, my boy. Shout out that boy, Official Ronnie. I'm invested now. It is unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? They can't keep passing by the whole Rakai he's a kid, he's a child, he's young. You can't keep passing that one over on everybody's heads because everybody's not gonna go for that. He has to be willing to take that step forward and hold not only himself accountable, but be held accountable by Kai and everybody else in the circle. And I'm glad the rest of, you know, the AMP group just isn't around. Honestly, I was very fond of the Ray dynamic with Kai. Was Ray a little over the top? Did he speak really rough, broken English before? Yeah, now he's like really smooth with it, low key. So I was more, you know, I'm not a big Kai watcher specifically out of all the members of AMP, but when I did watch, it was usually in the stuff that he had with Ray, most recently at least. So when he moved on from Ray and he started focusing more on Rakai, it alienated me. I feel like it probably alienated quite a few other people because it was like Kai can be kind of annoying sometimes, but you had slightly annoying Kai and then more annoying Kai, and that was Rakai. So I think it's a really rough situation to be in, especially if if Kai really wants to be a positive influence on Rakai and he really wants to put Rakai in a position to succeed. I don't understand. I don't know the lore as to how Rakai even like got connected with Kai and his mom was like, yeah, go stay with Kai like tight forever, low key. Like, I don't know the whole dynamic there. So maybe that's part of what's plaguing Kai to this degree. But when it gets to the point where I'm trying to create content and on the first day we have all this stuff transpiring, bro, I'm putting you in timeout. I'm not going to be on camera and risk my money, the money that I'm earning, the fundraiser that I'm doing, the subs that keep racking up. Yes, people love drama, and people love controversy. People love bad news, but I don't want it attributed to me. I've already had issues with a previous cameraman. I've had issues with other people doing stuff on my streams and like around me. I can't keep having those issues. So you either got to stop right now, or I'm gonna have to remove you. And Rakai is not to say that Dez was in the right, or, you know, any of the people involved in the shouting matches were right. That's not what I'm saying. I think everybody to a certain degree was in the wrong. But we're not going to act like the main plug that allowed the entire Christmas tree of issues to light up wasn't Rakai. And the person that plugged it in and allows it to keep lighting up is Guy. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Y'all let me know in the comments.